defense will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Panthers' offense is on the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously a defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
The Panthers headed quickly to the line. They'll give it to him again. After 40, there he goes. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Trying to find his man on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. After misfire, it's second down. From the shotgun. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. The tag. Touchdown, David Deacon. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense second tone. It's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a big 6? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Grab behind the line. It's McIntosh. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. They'll leave it with him. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week they did nothing. They got nothing going. Looked really, really poor. This week's starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build.
Fires and picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll try to pop the draw. Running with power.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And the Demon Deacons have taken it inside the 20. Wants to throw on third down. Gets it to the back. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Bland. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Got his man in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Line gets set. First down. Quick release on the RPO. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but now the forward turning in a big pickup, moving the sticks for a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Harvin. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown win. They are seizing control and taking away home as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Florida International offense is back on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back Forest has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
They'll run the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Mays. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference, defense.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll leave it with their own back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The play action fake. A shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man on the right. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Demon Deacons are flying down the field. Makes the catch. Can fly across the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after the update nation on this one. Clemson was far from the friendly confines of Death Valley, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds like they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Well, so much for nudging it ahead a few inches. 4 wide here on 2nd and short. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused on this running back in this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun.
I know it's sexy to play the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
From the gun, the ground game. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Wants to throw on first down. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. A sudden change on the turnover, man. He was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Lofts one high indeed. Go to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got to make a play. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Harvin. Looking to the big tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Demon Deacons with the 1st and 10. Deep shot for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
What a play by the defender there, guys, in his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Finds a crease at the 20. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal on the 7. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for... And it's caught! Touchdown, break!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. Dave, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to the counter. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen.
All lined up and ready to go for a great 2nd half ahead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Back to throw, it's Harvin. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. He leaves it with his back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. FIU will line up the punt. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Harvin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's caught downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Leads it with the back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. The give on the inside. Afterburner's coming. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, considering how well they're running it right now, why don't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way. This junior made some play. First down here for the offense. The inside handoff. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
To the air, it's Harvin. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks, it's Mays. At midfield, he's got room. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And the stomping has commenced. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership, come out here and play your
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week. But now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Now on 2nd down.
days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go well.
It's complete. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
FIU set up with another first down.
3:25.
He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're down your ears back trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Tag them, stack.
Got a lot of running room. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Right on the money to the outside. He grabbed the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
This time it's complete. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Demon Deacons moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Harvin. He's got his man, makes the grab. Tackled there by the defense.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's
touchdown, Demon Deacons! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. San Jose State was able to come away with a hard-fought victory there in the capital of Silicon Valley. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Grabs into the middle. It's Rasmussen.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. On a little time, lets it go. He's brought down, solid pickup, a little bit short of the 1st down. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Feelings, and here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms.
On the ready?
After the misconnection, it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry.
offensive linemen love when you sneak and draw, when you sneak and screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
And into the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play. It will be set up in business with a 1st and goal. Two center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Let's it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls fall incomplete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Razor. Flex.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Here we go.
Power football with the run. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Holland, let him cook down.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day. I trust him. This is a good situation. I'm going to put the ball in his hands, and I'm going to let him throw this football and get it.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they were.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Trying to pick up 7 here on 2nd down from the 20. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive.
Oh, look out, there he goes. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Now they'll run the draw. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding it.